Hi guys, welcome back. Some more random shit with Renee. Hopefully we can get this all crammed in 10 minutes. We'll see. Might not. Might go a little past that. But so the theme seems to be transformation, growth, change, and that's beautiful. Death and rebirth, learning to fly, and learning to love. So the numbers I got were 294, and that means stay grounded and focused on your spiritual path. 3443, which means love and protection from your angels and guides. 5555, which means change, growth, adventure. 533, which means growth and transformation. 543, which means change and transformation. So they all kind of, are gelling together. So that's cool because, yeah, okay. And then I wrote, they love you and you are worthy of not only their love, but yours as well. So stop self-sabotaging said love, or falling into old patterns of thinking that you're not deserving of this love, because it's easy to do that. And then I wrote, it's time to leave fear, leave fear, let go. That's the relationship that you need to let go of, is with fear. Fear of the unknown, fear of the past repeating itself, just fear in general. Break up with that bitch. Okay. Yeah, it's time to end your relationship with fear. Get engaged to faith. That's what I wrote. So, and then I wrote, Chance Penna, feel it all. Because it's important that we feel it all. And I truly believe that we're meant to. We're not meant to be like numbing and pushing life away. These beautiful vehicles that we have to experience this experience, you know what I mean? We're not meant to be numbing them. We're not meant to be harming them. We're meant to be loving them, And I think the world, we're all like, we grow up trained by society to consume and self-harm and self-sabotage. So, yeah. And then I wrote, also, there's a great one by Chance Penna that's love me for who I am and not, love me for who I was, not who I am. Love me for who I am. No, I got that wrong. Love me for who I am, not who I was. And this is like you for you, like you need to love the new you and not who you used to be, because that person did keep you safe, but you're not that person anymore. But you also still need to have love for that person. You know what I mean? You need love for both, for all of the stages of you. It's important. So love you for both, eh? Okay. And then I wrote 543, I'm on fire. Town and mountain, heroes and heterics. But really, like Phoenix, I'm on fire. Like, I don't know why, but that's been like Phoenix rebirth, transformation, has just really been ringing to me lately, because I think we're all going through a deep transition and rebirth, like into our new and becoming a new you, Not we're all the people that are on this journey, there are people that aren't there yet, but yeah. And then I wrote, what good is freedom outside those walls if you're living dead? That's a lyric from that song, I'm on fire, I'm pretty sure. That's why I wrote it right below that, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, what good is freedom outside those walls if you're living dead? Are you living dead? Are you walking around, just on autopilot, not really living this life, doing the same things, expecting stuff to be different? It's important to recognize your own patterns. And then I wrote, Eye of Horror, 1991. I never looked at 1991, dang it. But it's like a mirroring number, so that's also like, what's weird? It's like wholeness. And the Eye of Horror actually means wholeness, or one of the things it means is wholeness, which I found interesting as all hell. But the mirroring numbers, like 1991, so it's like they're mirrored outwards. So it's like your world is your internal world is being reflected back at you. So do you like what you see, or does something need to change? That's how you'll know what needs to change and what you need to let go of, And then I wrote baby owl. It was so weird while I was brushing my teeth this morning. I thought of a baby owl, like of finding a baby owl is really weird. If I find a baby owl, y'all will know though. But and I thought untapped wisdom. That's what came to me after I thought of that. I was like, untapped wisdom. There's so much untapped wisdom within us that it's waiting to be explored. You know, I think that's so cool. So there's a lot of untapped wisdom that lies within your heart. You know, that's why it's important that we open our hearts and that we're balanced. You know, we're like whole within ourselves. So yeah, and then I wrote, I found so much peace in getting to know not only myself, but my body too, and learning to love it and me by giving it what it needs and truly loves, or truly craves. Consistency. Like, consistently eating at the same time, eating the food that gives me energy, that makes me feel good, you know what I mean? Yeah, like, it's easy, like, to just go on a junk binge. I'm a emotional eater. That's what I do. I emotionally eat. And I'm learning to feel my emotions, like feel it all. So that's pretty cool because life's been just speaking to me on multiple levels. So yeah. So the other day I was outside and literally the sun and the clouds, the way it looked like the Eye of Horus. That's where I got the whole Eye of Horus download. And it was intense and pretty cool. But the Eye of Horus stands for protection, health, and restoration, wholeness. And then I got digging into it, and then came across Hathor, which is weird because it all aligns. And she is the goddess of motherhood, birth, rebirth, and death. Gratitude as well, dude. How cool is that? And that's been like ringing to me lately. How we need to just be grateful. So. Really intensely, but and it would say gratitude, some say not feeling grateful was a step towards darkness and bitterness. Hathor's 5 gifts were a reminder of what is good and important in life and could be remembered by looking at the 5 fingers on your left hand. And they would say the 5 gifts in your left hand would be, you know, your wives, children, bear, dog, and the river. And isn't that like so true? Like, if you don't have a significant other, you could simply say parents. You know what I mean? Either way, you can always find 5 things to be grateful for. So I think that's beautiful. And then I wrote multifaceted goddess because we all are. God, goddess. We all hold both energies, you know. Don't get it twisted. But Hathor's essence is joy, which I think that's what we're here to embody, is joy, so that we can also help others to embody their joy and spread it like a wildfire. See how I'm on fire is ringing them. So, yeah, that's what I got. Oh, and then I have an oracle deck, and I pulled the Eye of Horus one, I found the Eye of Horus, and so I just thought I would show it to you. It is freaking beautiful. And then I was going to read the incantation, which really rung true to me. So, Eye of Horus, Eye of Sun, let my divine vision fully come. I call upon your protection, divine. May my gifts awaken in service and shine. Help me see through your eyes so bright. Beloved Horus, Lord of Light. I see accurately without distortion or fear. I am gifted with vision pure and clear. I feel like that's kind of what the whole journey of mine has been, like letting go of fear and just being here. But also, the beginning of this says awakening divine perception, which I truly believe that's where we're the new world and the old world. Old world is fear, new world is love. And divine perception would be seeing through the eyes of love. Wow, that came out really beautifully. Okay, so that's where I'm going to leave it. I will get a couple of these cards here. And that's where I'm going to leave it. And I'm setting the intention that this reaches whoever it needs to reach. Sorry for my sloppiness today. Okay. Your past wants to keep you stuck. Hashtag wants to control you. That's fear, bro. You can't be yourself if you don't know yourself. Yeah. Notice and be aware of the words following I am. They're powerful.